You know me, SDMT, man. Big news, man. Big news in the NFL. We got to get to it. But first, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And follow SD Master Trainer on YouTube. Get that done and lock in to the gang. You already know. All right, let's get to it, man. Horrible news out the NFL. Derrius Guice, he got charged with 3 counts of domestic violence. 1 for strangulation, 1 for assault battery, and then, another felony for destruction of property. So this is really bad news. The Washington football team, they changed their name, but they released a statement saying they did some research and investigated, and because these are 3 separate incidents that were reported to the police, the Washington football team decided to release Derrius Guice, which is huge, man. He came into the league, tore his knee in the preseason, hurt his knee again. He never really got to show, what he was supposed to be. He had a lot of, hype coming out of the draft. That was a very stacked draft. We had Saquon. Some people thought Guice was going to be better than Saquon. I remember arguing with people, but, you'll never know maybe at this situation. But also had Nick Chubb, Sony Michel, Rashad Penny, and my guy, Kerryon Johnson. So it was a stacked draft. But we got to look at this, man. So the young athletes, what I want you to learn from this is, if you with somebody and, you feel a need that, for it to get violent or things get violent, man, you need to get rid of them. You shouldn't be with somebody that, that it needs to get to that level on both, of course, for the man and the woman, So this is really sad for his career. We got to look at this. Derrius Guice may never be able to, show his true potential in the NFL and be what he could have been because he couldn't control himself off the field, allegedly. We don't know yet, but, he turned himself in, and there's 3 separate reports. So in the Washington football team, sorry, I almost messed up, they felt, there was enough evidence for them to release him. So that tells you something right there again. Will he get another opportunity? I don't know. The sad thing is he reportedly also injured his knee again recently. So, those knees, that's another situation for, a team. Would they want to deal with that for a guy that's never really been able to show his full potential? And then also, the off the field, issues. So we got to look at this. This could be the end of his career. He's very talented at LSU. Some people were putting him up there as better than Leonard Fournette, but we may never know now. This is very sad, that, guys get to this level, they make it, they get their dream, they make it to the league, and just like that, they mess it up and it may be over. You got to live a dream that your whole life you were looking to achieve, that you may never really be able to, experience fully at the highest level, balling and showing off your ability and, enjoying that moment because you messed it up. So, the crazy thing is, this happens a lot to NFL players and a lot of sports, but NFL players as well. But the thing is, once you get to the league, man, you made it to the league. It's a dream, man. It's like you would think that would be enough to stop people from messing up. But the truth is, they say money doesn't, change you. It just reveals who you really are. So in a lot of situations, people had been messing up, and then, when they got to the league, nothing really changed. Things may have got worse because they had more resources. I was super high on Guice, and he fell to the 2nd round to the Redskins, and I thought he was the steal of the draft. To be honest, I remember posting about that he's going to be a steal, but actually the way it turned out, he had reports and teams were, investigating some reports of some alleged off the field situations that may have dealt with domestic violence. So, it kind of, teams passed on him, and it may have been a good thing in the end, So sadly, man, it's a sad situation. What I want the young athletes to learn from is, man, if you're in a situation, relationship, and it's getting to that level, it's not some stuff that you need to be in. It's not worth it for that person or you to be in a violent situation. So, move on. You feel me? It's just not worth it. Also, overall, when you make it to your, if you make it to your dream, understand that you're also a role model, and, you have an impact on other people's lives. A lot of kids look up to you. So when you make it to this level, you got to carry yourself with responsibility. as well. You know what I mean? At this point, it's still allegations, and it's not, fully went through the court process. But at the end of the day, either way you put yourself in this situation, you know what I mean, for you to be released from a football team, and you may never get another opportunity again. You know what I mean? Now, that's Derrius Guice situation. But we look on the other hand, Adrian Peterson, you know what I mean, who had his situation with his child years ago. This looks like he may, get a lot of carries because Guice is going to be out. He'll be looking for another 1,000-yard season, and he can try to get that all-time, rushing record. But we got to look at it like this, man. Young athletes, get this message. If you're in a situation, a relationship, and things, are starting to get that way, cut things off before it gets that way. You feel me? Because it's not worth it for you or that person in that relationship. All right. Hopefully, wish the best for Derrius Guice. In no way am I trying to put any negativity on him or the woman in this situation. I'm just reporting on it, and hopefully the younger athletes can learn from it themselves. I'm out. SDMT!